I just decoded the movie Forrest Gump. I really did enjoy this movie growing up. A big fan. I was also a fan of Tom Hanks. But since acquiring this knowledge, I've come to realize that Mr. Hanks is nothing but a fraud. A satanic, Masonic, inverted Jesuit who has deceived the masses. And I'm about to hammer this guy now and hammer the movie Forrest Gump. Time to stop watching TV, guys. Forrest Gump Decode. This code will show you just how Masonic Forrest Gump is and how Tom Hanks is clearly a Mason connected to the Society of Jesus. This code's undeniable, guys. So Forrest, a man with low IQ, recounts the early years of his life when he found himself in the middle of key historical events. All he wants now is to be reunited with his childhood sweetheart, Janai. Okay? Check out these numbers. Check out these numbers. Forrest Gump, 158, 59, 139, 58. Freemasonry, 139, 58, 158, 59. The same four numbers, eh? Clearly it was the Freemasons behind the movie Forrest Gump. Clearly it was the Freemasons behind the movie Forrest Gump. And Tom Hanks is clearly a high-ranked Mason. And if you watch this movie again, it completely mocks us, guys. It completely mocks us. Tom Hanks in Gematria, which is clearly a made-up name, guys, gets you 29, 115, and 43. Masonic gets you 29, 115, 43 in the same ciphers. So straight away, you can see that Forrest Gump is connected to Freemasonry, as is Tom Hanks. The Society of Jesus were recognized by the Catholic Church, guys, on 15/8, 158. Forrest Gump, 158. Freemasonry, 158. Forrest Gump lived in Alabama. Life was like a box of chocolates, and was awarded a scholarship to the University of Alabama to play college football. Alabama in Gematria gets you 158, as you can see here. Another 158. Just outrageous stuff, guys. I already told you Tom Hanks gets you 29, 115, and 43. Masonic, 29, 115, and 43. Now let's check out the duration of Forrest Gump, guys. 2 hours and 22 minutes. 222. Order out of chaos is the Freemasonic motto. Order out of chaos gets you 222. The length of Forrest Gump, 2 hours and 22 minutes. 222. This next bit's going to absolutely blow your mind. Tom Hanks, Thomas Jeffrey Hanks, guys, who's arguably one of the most recognizable film stars worldwide and a cultural icon to many. He was born 7/9/56. 7/9/56. Society of Jesus gets you 79 and 56. Tom Hanks was born 7/9/56. But it gets better, guys. It gets better. Forrest Gump attended the University of Alabama. University of Alabama gets you 79. Of course it does. But look at this. Tom Hanks was born on the 191st day of 1956. Society of Jesus gets you 191. Tom Hanks born 7/9/56 on the 191st day of the year. clearly connected to the Society of Jesus. Forrest Gump was released on the 187th day of 1994, guys. It was released 7/6/1994. The 187th day of the year. Society of Jesus 187. So I'll break this down again to show you that Tom Hanks is massively synced up with the Society of Jesus, as is the movie Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks, who played the role of Forrest Gump, was born 7/9/56 on the 191st day of the year, and the movie Forrest Gump was released on the 187th day of 1994. The most famous quote from the movie is "Run, Forrest, run." The character Johnny said that when Forrest was getting chased by bullies. Run, Forrest, run. You only have to look at the gematria to see who was behind this iconic quote. Run, Forrest, run. 72-144. Jesuit order. 72-144. Run, Forrest, run! Super Masonic movie. Winston Francis, like Pope Francis, Groom Jr., wrote the novel Forrest Gump in 1986, which is the year I was born. And Winston Francis Groom Jr. was born on the 23rd of March in Washington, D.C. First of all, look what happens when you type in Washington, D.C. into the Gematrinator. You get 56 and 187. Tom Hanks born in 56, Society of Jesus 56, and the movie Forrest Gump was released on the 187th day of the year. Washington, D.C. gets you 137, the 33rd prime. I'll discuss 33 in a moment. But the guy who wrote the novel, Forrest Gump, was born 23-3. And 233 is the 51st prime number, and the Illuminati were founded May the 1st, 5-1. And we're told, guys, that there's 13 Illuminati bloodlines, and 233 is the 13th Fibonacci number. Tom Hanks, guys, the guy who starred in Angels and Demons. Angels and demons are very real. And the more you connect with your spirit and your soul, you become aware of that. These movies speak a lot of truth to you. Yes, they give you a lot of bullshit, but they speak a lot of truth. And they also tell you where the future's going. It's called predictive programming, which people say is all coincidence. Masonry in Gematria, guys. Masonry gets you 33. The highest rank of Freemasonry is 33 degrees. Forrest Gump was released 3 days before Tom Hanks' birthday, guys. Tom Hanks was the first celebrity to supposedly get coronavirus. The guy who then showed us an image of his Corona typewriter mocking us. Corona in Gematria gets you 33. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on the 11th of March, 11-3. 11 times 3 is 33. Who do you think came up with coronavirus, guys? The Masons, the Society of Jesus, came up with it. Whether you like it or not, it's so obvious when you learn this knowledge. With this knowledge, guys, you're able to see through bullshit. It's sacred. So if you're one of those people right now who's thinking, what is this reality? You should check out my Patreon. It can change your life. It's changed many people's lives. It's saved people's lives. It's a tough pill to swallow when I reveal these codes. It is. Because I'm shattering people's illusions. But my word, when you get through it, guys, when you accept it all, you start to appreciate the universe more than you've ever appreciated it. You don't live on a low frequency. You become one with yourself. and you just come across the most beautiful, amazing people like I have done on my Patreon. Much love to each and every one of you. So I keep talking about the number 4 and 44, and in an iconic scene in Forrest Gump, Forrest is seen running the length of the field to get a touchdown, and he was wearing the number 44 jersey. All right, could have been any jersey, they give him the number 44. But what they tell us is this. After his incredible running ability impressed the coach, Forrest received a football scholarship to the University of Alabama, where his speed helped them win several games. He played for 5 years and wore jersey number 44, which is believed to be a reference to his birth year. I've told you this 44 number is connected to the word kill. They love this number 44. The UK's dialing code is +44. I'm telling you, Queen Elizabeth is on her way out soon. She's going this year. So I've just decoded not only Forrest Gump, but Tom Hanks, and shown you just how connected they are with Freemasonry. Forrest Gump, 15859, 13958. Freemasonry, 13958, 15859. Tom Hanks, 29, 115, 43. Masonic, 29, 115, 43. Once again, I hope you share my work. I really appreciate you supporting me. Tomorrow's the Champions League final. Let's see what happens. I've told you I'm losing my passion for professional sports. I could go a whole month and be perfect and still not have much passion for professional sports. Although a few people in my community said it's one of the best ways to wake people up, I completely agree, so I'll keep doing it. But if you do want to check out my Patreon in June, which I think is going to be a beautiful month, come here for the right reasons, okay? To be part of an incredible community. I'll say this again. Thank you to everyone on my Patreon, and also thank you to everyone who supports me. All I do is do my very best to reveal deception and try and make people's lives more positive. And I'm going to keep doing it. That's why I'm doing a video right now. Let me check the time. 12:22 a.m. Because I care about the world, about the universe, about our spirit, guys. So thank you to all of you who support me, and much love.